Hey man.
Hello again.
Alrighty. With that EU localization, I need an account obviously, but I actually don't have one still.
No, no,
So.
no. It's on the North American, so you would need.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you said I should get the EU as well. Are we gonna be going there at all or not?
Uh, doesn't look like that right now.
Alrighty. Good. Alright.
What's not very loud? Is it me or is it my co-caster or? Let me see.
Man, I just sculled like 2 Red Bulls just before, just to wake myself up. And I'm pretty keen though, man.
Yeah, very good. I'm just gonna bump the thread on Team Liquid, see if
Yeah.
if people.
Oh, also, if someone could, do you want to like post on Reddit as well, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I never. I didn't even think about Reddit. If you could
I can do it.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great. That would save some time.
Alrighty.
So it
I mean,
starts
I
in
was
half
already
an hour.
advertising my.
Yeah.
Yep, sweet. So, what are your predictions in this show match, though?
Very hard to say. The fact that Destiny has never played this guy before is in favor of Drezi, and he's not a bad player. I can tell you that.
Yep.
He is. I mean, you've watched his replays, so you saw how he just picked Smung apart. And this Smung guy I'm talking about, if the viewers don't know who I'm talking about, he's a Grandmaster player, also from Iceland, and he's played against Whitera on several occasions on ladder, and I believe he's won against Whitera, so he's no slouch. And Drezi basically, yeah, he 4-0'd him, I think, or was it 3-0?
Sæl.
Gulsi,
Sæl.
blessaður. Við erum að tala á ensku, viltu hérna viltu joina samtalið okkar Laughin' Men?
Já, hvað þið byrjaðir á, setið þið í gangi það?
Já, ég er bara komið strömmin í gang og bara að bíða eftir að.
Ok, herri, ég innvæta mig bara í kolli með þessum gaur.
Ok. Yeah, I'm gonna add my friend Gulsi to the conversation.
Yep. And everyone in the comments in the chat, I put the Reddit thing. So if you guys want to upvote it, feel free.
Very good.
Hello there, Laughin' Men.
Hey man. How do you say your name? Gazuli, I think.
You can just say
Gulsi.
Gulsi.
Galtzy. Alright, yeah.
So, I was wondering, Christian, is Destiny going to play on EU server, or are we going to meet him on US server?
He's going to be on the North American server.
Okay, so
I didn't want to switch between servers. I thought it would just make things
yeah,
way too complicated.
and we'll have to get an account for Drezi to play on.
Right. Is he online?
He was watching some football game, so he will be joining us in a few minutes. I called him. He said 9 minutes, 5 minutes ago, so he should be coming online. A few minutes.
And I'm really loving this, man. It's gonna be like, I actually get to see the European crowd. I don't usually get to see them, so.
Yeah, they're wild. I can tell you that.
Yeah. What?
I found this this Alpha Caster program, which I've never tried it before, but it's an overlay for the nameplates.
Alright, I have something called Starboard, and
Starboard.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Is that one
What's
good?
it's okay. What do you say? Alpha
Alpha Casters. I just googled nameplate overlay.
Yeah. Well, looking at it. Are you not going
Yeah,
to sorry.
I don't know, I mean, I just think that Destiny, like, I've seen him play in his stream lately. He does pretty well, but I don't know, he seems to not have his flair, I guess. Like, Korea's helped him kind of flank and stuff, but I haven't really seen any huge improvement. But, I mean, obviously I could be wrong, but I don't know, I'm really interested to see in this show match, because both the players are incredibly well. Like, I think everyone, all the fanboys, I'm like, yeah, Destiny's gonna, like, take this easily, but I don't reckon it's gonna be easily as everyone thinks Destiny's gonna take this.
I agree. I think it's anyone's game. You know, it's always difficult to tell. You know, beforehand how things go. I mean, it's a little bit easier when they're starting to play. I mean, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People can't make blind predictions like that. You know.
I mean, I guess that's all the fun though. Like, this MLG, if you guys watched it, it's really good. I'm actually really surprised Naniwa nearly took out, like, the top 4 Zergs in the world, like,
Yeah.
Chef, Nesty, and Lenok, and he, like, lost to DRG.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
I was watching it last night, and I was scratching my head over the fact that Naniwa never scouts. He just makes up 17 Nexus and doesn't even scout.
Yeah,
he's got some balls. I'll give him that. And he has.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's some heavy metagame stuff right there, because, like, I can guarantee you, like, they both watch each other's games so much, and he's like, yeah, well, Don Rego and his macro, you know, I think I can beat him there, but he's like, oh, sweet, I'll just 6-pull you then. Like, it was so much cheese in those series as well. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Christian.
Yes.
I was just wondering if you're gonna put your screen region in the pink box in the middle of the overlay I gave you, or we're just gonna have it empty.
Come again?
On the overlay, there's a pink box in the middle of the overlay.
Yeah.
And I made it so you could put your screen.
Ah, right.
In it.
I didn't even think about that.
But you only have one monitor, right?
Yes.
So, well, you can do it if you want. I can also just take the box out and send you a new picture.
Yeah, I just made 2 hotkeys. I made one for the game and one for this beautiful picture I made.
Right, that's gonna be okay.
I'm fairly new to this, as I'm sure everyone who's watching sees. But you know, it's the second match in the Showmatch series, and you know, there's room for improvement, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
I feel like Skype is too loud. I can't even hear myself talking when you're picking your keyboard.
Should be able to configure the Skype sound in the volume mixer, I think.
Yeah. So should I keep the music on and the in-game music, or does that, you know?
I'm not sure. I think everyone takes the in-game music
Off.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turned off.
I mean, either way, I reckon you should keep the music. Maybe just chuck it a little bit down a little bit, because people seem to like the music.
See.
For the guy in chat, Drezi is an Icelandic player, and he's a pretty damn good player. So I wouldn't count him out, my friend. So pretty much he's secured $50, so,
Yeah.
you know, that's always good.
Yeah, it's that's I'd say 1.5 cases of beer in Iceland.
I wouldn't say no to that.
Yeah.
Take note that alcohol in Iceland is very expensive. Very expensive. I mean, our tax is based on the percentage of alcohol in the beverage. So if you take, for example, vodka, a bottle of vodka in Iceland costs like $75. No, wait, $70 maybe. Yeah, give or take.
Oh yeah, wow. And that's expensive over there.
Yeah. It's
You're-
the government's idea to make us drink less is to make it more expensive. So
Oh, wow.
what happens is that people make their own moonshine here in Iceland. We call it landi. And
Lanti.
landi, Landi. And
That's heaps weird.
oh,
And when
you shouldn't be glad not to live in Iceland. You should be.
It's a bit too cold, I think. I'm
No,
very
no. It's not as cold as you might think. You know, like Scandinavia. I live in Sweden.
yeah.
We get.
I love Sweden, man.
Minus 30 degrees centigrade here, but in Iceland
Ugh.
it's much milder. Maybe -5
yeah.
during the winter. I mean, we get like minus 18, but it's very rare.
You know, you're from Australia, right, Loving Man?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just telling me it's 5 in the morning.
Yeah, man, I was so pumped to do this though. You got no idea. I was telling my friends, I'm gonna be casting a match between like Destiny and an Icelandic player named Drezi, and everyone's like, what the hell? Like Destiny, he's like huge, and it was like, wow, yeah, I know. And like, how'd you get the job? I'm like, oh, I just PM'd him and Team couldn't ask him. I'm like, wow. Oopsie, that's my phone. I got like 10 alarms, so I actually woke up.
Right. Do you have an account on the US server, Loving Man?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I've got one in every single one besides the EU.
All right.
Just because the ping is a bit for me up there. I've been
Yeah, of
practicing
course.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must have like 600 millisecond lag or something.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's one thing that sucks about one thing that kind of sucks about just our ping really, because our internet isn't that top flash. But it's usually all right on. We actually have really good ping to Korea. Actually, got better than the US, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You're still very far from Korea, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's what people. I think people always get wrong, is that Australia is not as close to Asia as people think. It's pretty
Yeah.
far away.
I mean, we're right next to Singapore and all that kind of jazz, but I mean, to Korea is still a little bit of a distance. But I
Yeah.
think we're still closer than we are. We're still closer. I mean, for the US difference, it's still quite a while.
Yeah.
So we have 18 people watching the stream.
Yes.
Hopefully we get a little more.
I think the record is 35 or 40. So there's
Yeah, I think my stream had around 50 when we had the White Russia match.
Yeah.
Then some guy spammed the Twitch link to White Rush chat.
Yeah.
So everyone came from there. But now we're gonna cast in English. Of course, last time we only casted in Icelandic, so everyone who came into the stream, they didn't understand anything.
No.
That was gonna be different.
Whoops, the internet actually said, wait, it's his Drezi.
Don't you have some crazy music for us, Kruder?
Yeah, I think I can work something out.
Elevator music.
Elevator music. Oh, hey, I got an idea.
Love the elevator music.
That's the best.
So what time is it for you guys?
For me, it's 6:45 p.m.
Oh wow.
It must be
So evening for you guys.
Yeah, 7:45 p.m. for me. And for Destiny, it's almost 2 in the afternoon, I think.
Oh wow.
So I'm trying to contact Drezi and send him to the US server. Just from the keyboard for a second.
Yep. Now guys, if you want to like share with friends that this show match is going to happen, it's really going to help us all if you get kind of more viewers. So just like tell your friends like, hey, Destiny's playing, you should come check it out. Like, okay then, because yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. I'm pretty excited for it.
Yeah. Once match starts, the stream will be next on Team Liquid, so we will definitely get more viewers then. But,
Yeah.
be very quite nice if everyone told all of their friends about this match. So I'm thinking about the map pool. We'll probably just let each player deny one map, and then we will pick one map random.
Yeah. Oh,
Map pool.
I like it.
So the first map will be decided like 7 o'clock or something.
Looks like Destiny's streaming now. Looks like he's probably gonna get some practice in before he versus Drezi.
Yeah. He hasn't been streaming so much lately. So
I
it
saw him
looks like
stream for quite a while last night actually, but he versed those VPV people and he kept stream sniping him and he kept getting really pissed off at that. So I really hope that doesn't affect his play today. Like he's really got the capacity to do really well. I guess like if he has on tilt, it's a bit like Idra, but not as hardcore, but still.
yeah.
I'm just curious at late game. I wonder if it's really gonna kind of matter because like we're gonna have the ghost nerf that's happened, so they won't be able to snipe ultras and brood lords now. But is it gonna be really as good? It's really gonna like I think it's gonna make Drezi's job a lot harder.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Drezi is in the late game, but hopefully he can stand that to Destiny. So I'm gonna teach Drezi how to relocalize his game to the US server. He only has the Europe version installed. I wasn't sure if we were playing on the US server or EU.
Yeah, I couldn't get a hold of him, so I couldn't tell him.
It'll be okay. I'm gonna join Skype with Drezi and teach him how to do this, so I will hear you guys later.
Like I said, man.
So, do you have oh, no, never mind.
Yep.
I'll just tune off the elevator music.
That's great. Have you tested the have you tested your like just testing it out in game, see if it lags at all?
Let's open up a game. Let's see what happens.
Actually, do you want a quick 1v1 and kind of do a bit of a little mini show match?
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, wait, you're Zerg, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we're just testing, so I hopefully won't play too seriously. What map do you want, my friend?
Doesn't matter. Any map is fine with me.
Alright, yeah, I'll do Metalopolis. I don't know why I chose that because like Zerg favored like hardcore, but yeah. Ready, my friend?
No. Second.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there we go. I managed to change it over, so it's fine.
Guys, if you just tuned in, we're just testing out the stream, seeing if it's all working, and then we're probably going to get into the Destiny versus Drezi show match for $100. Winner takes home, actually, what was it? They take up 100 and the loser takes 50?
That's right.
So technically it's 100, well, I'd say technically it's 150 then.
Yeah.
Oh. And it is 5 AM for me, so I am really tired, but it's okay, because I'm just waking up now. After my Red Bulls, they've hit me like a train, and I can feel the caffeine going through my veins.
Yeah, do you have heart palpitations yet?
Oh, let's hope not. I would hate to have a heart attack in the middle of casting.
When I was 12, I won this case of this energy drink on the radio.
Yep.
They didn't ask me how old I was.
We require more minerals.
And so, yeah, I drank like, I think I drank like 11
Dude, you're a
cans,
machine. I don't know how you would
cans
do
of
that.
energy drink at the age of 12, and yeah, that was weird. I was seeing visions. So what league are you?
Oh, I'm Master League, man.
Oh crap.
Yourself?
I'm platinum. Don't be
Oh
fooled.
wow, really?
Yeah, don't be fooled by the account. This account I'm on. Our friend Drezi, who you spoke to before.
Yep.
He cannon rushed it to
Oh, really? I hate cannon rushes. Oh.
He kind of rushed it to Masters, so yeah.
Well, you must get a pretty good micro then.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think he beat TT1 and some other, you know,
Wow.
high
Props
level
to him, man.
masters.
Hard job.
Oh, Destiny just messaged me.
Yep. What'd you say?
Just hi.
Oh, alright.
My micro slipped a little bit. Macro.
It's fine, man. It's okay, man. I'll go easy anyway.
We require more minerals.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be a bit of a fanboy towards Destiny, because I mean, I'm a Protoss player. I kind of like his stream. Is like, he's pretty entertaining. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like as a there's only a couple streams I watch of other races. One is Idra, because I really like his music, and also his play is really good. I watch Huck, obviously, because he's probably one of my favorite Protoss. But
More minerals.
it's just gonna be interesting. Like. But I'm definitely gonna think that he's definitely a favorite to win this. I think. But Drezi is the underdog, though. I believe him. He's got powers.
We require more minerals.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
What time is it now?
Require more minerals.
Yeah, we better wrap this up. I don't think we can
Yep,
finish
alrighty.
this.
Alright, I'll wrap it up. I'm gonna be 4-gating you, by the way.
Yeah, I reckon that you would.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's just what, you know, happens, you know.
Yeah.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, you're fucked now.
Not enough energy. Our forces are under attack. We require more Vespine gas.
GG.
I think that's, I didn't feel any,
What didn't you feel?
there's no, lag, I think. I couldn't feel any lag.
There you go, man. I made you a leader. Alright guys, if you wanna get everyone kind of like, if you got some friends who like Destiny or whatever, just let them know. And yeah, I guess we can get some more people viewing this. Definitely gonna be a good match. 3 minutes. Hey Prince Fatty, what do I know you from? Oh, I know you. I did a cast of one of your games, remember, man? I remember. Thanks for tuning in, man. It's gonna be sheep herding. Thanks for watching, MRM. I'll try to make it as enjoyable as possible for everyone, so... Destiny's worry about Daybreak in Dog Shit Beach. I'm pretty sure he's a man of the people, so I'm pretty sure you'll see some Brewfest action. Definitely. I'll just put everyone in the chat. We're actually waiting for Drezi to actually relocate his client to US, and then we'll be able to pretty much get this underway. We're just kind of waiting for him, and then we're good to go. and this best of 9 show match shall begin. So thank you all for waiting. It'll just be a little bit longer. And by the way, at the moment, dude, it seems like someone in chat says that the event isn't actually showing on your actual stream isn't showing on the event on Team Liquid. If you want to do that. Oh no, there it is. Supposedly. I'll double check it right now.
No, it's right here.
It's okay. One of the guys says it's just lagging for him.
It's SC2 on ice, I think.
Yeah. Also, everyone, Grubby says hi. I just thought I'd tell you all that because I'm pretty good friends with Grubby, and I just asked him. He's like, you know, wish me luck. He's like, thanks, man. And he says hi to everyone. This is everyone who knows Grubby from followgrubby.com, all that kind of jazz. So chat, you guys pumped? Let me know. Is your body ready for the epicness that is about to hit it? The best chat name, Sir Shagwell. Oh, you guys are the best names. Alright, it looks like it's working. I think we should be underway in about a couple seconds. Is this right, man?
1 second.
Yep. We have 55 viewers, holy hell. If we just tuned in, it's gonna be a little bit while longer. Then we're good to go. Is that him there? Crobus? Might be. Is that your guys' clan or something? Gecked?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. What does it mean?
it's it's short for Geðveikt, which is insane in Icelandic.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Man, I swear, after this stream, I wanna like know European. It just, I don't know, I'm gonna know Icelandic, I think I'm gonna know a bit of German. I don't know, probably a bit of everything. Also, I hope my accent isn't too hard for people to understand. Because I know sometimes people are like, what? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Also guys, since we're waiting, I'm just gonna go plug myself, why the hell not?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
am Laughing Man. I'm Laughing Man. Just pretty much a guy who's trying to work his way up to become a real, like maybe a pro caster, I guess. It's like one of the things I love to do. And if you guys would love to follow me, just I'll chuck my link in the. I got my YouTube, and I just cast StarCraft games like quite a lot. And if you guys sub and just look at my thing, just give me some like criticism or something, I don't mind. Like if you guys think that, hey, I think he could do better if he did blah, just do that. It'll just really kind of help me out. There it is if you guys want to have a gander. But yeah, I'm just trying to pretty much work my way up to become maybe a pro caster one day. And yeah, like, I mean, I was just that because I don't pretty much know any Australian casters besides the FXO guy. And not to take anything away from him, I just reckon he could be a... I don't know, I like it when casters, when they play by play, they just get really excited and they're just like, you know, I love that. It's like, you want everyone else to be excited as you are, so that's kind of how, I guess, it's kind of how what you want to happen. Just, you gotta pump everyone up. It's good. It's similar to what Total Biscuit does, but I like going a bit more in-depth analysis. Guys, if you are, you can always watch my EG Idra versus Bronze Liga. That one was hilarious. When Idra actually reset his MMR, he actually had to go back there. And what happened was, his MMR got reset because he played in Korea for a whole season. So his MMR got totally wiped. So he's like, all right, better start my placement matches. The first match was against a bronze leaguer, so Evil Genius's Idra versus a bronze leaguer. That's hilarious.
Yeah, too bad he hasn't, you know, performed in tournaments now, as of late.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's really hard. Like, people seem to like put him on this pedestal, like, but it's just, I don't know. It's really hard because Muslim did really well in MLG, and it's actually kind of, I don't know. It's really interesting. Also, shout out to Fever Clan, they're my clan, so they're all lovely, lovely people. I'm pretty much their clan caster kind of thing. And guys, if you haven't, please bump up the Destiny Showmatch thread. Just because like the more kind of coverage you get, it's probably the more better. Like in case, because I know a lot of people don't have MLG passes, so like yeah, if you do, just like go upvote in this thread. It means quite a lot, just for our Reddit brethren, I guess. It's there in the chat. Pretty keen to see Destiny play though. I'm pumped. So, I mean, I've got something very weird against people's names. If people don't have like a capital at the start of their name, you're like, kind of like, ugh. So does Drezi have that? Like, he just has like a lowercase d at the start of his name?
You'll have to ask him, I don't know.
Let's hope so. Wow, I got 98 viewers, holy hell. Guys, yeah, thank you all for tuning in. People saying no sound, is this true, or?
No sound.
Someone says it, but I know, do you have, once I'll check your stream play. Yeah, it doesn't seem to see any. Has your music stopped? It doesn't seem to see any.
No, it's fine for me. not very loud. Okay. Do you wanna hear
yeah.
some louder music or?
Well, there you go, chat. You can. What music do you want to hear? Go, go. Someone's saying Tonya is. I'm not sure if that's how you say it because I'm Australian, but
Muse. I like Muse.
there we go.
Muse.
Is actually how you say it? Like Tonya? Is that like? I sound very Russian. Russian. I don't know. It sounds. Man, I'm just gonna like. I'm loving all these European like words when I say. I'm gonna like. I'm just gonna walk down the street and start saying all these like random European words. Everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa, like, are you European?" I'm like, "No, I'm not," but I can sure sound like one, and that's what counts. Man, I can't hear myself talking on your stream. Is that bad? Dude?
Come again?
I can't actually hear myself on the stream.
You can't.
No.
Really? So okay.
Yeah.
If you can't hear yourself, that's kind of a problem, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not sure if it's like the problem on the stream or.
Let's ask our viewers what do you think the problem is. You can hear me, but my co-caster is mute. He's on Skype, so they say they can hear you fine. It's probably just the
really?
lag. Yeah. Are you sure you're
Oh yeah,
listening?
yeah, it is actually European. Just one sec. I'll just guess I should have to refresh it. I don't know, man. It's weird. Well, if people can hear me fine, that's good. Yeah, I love when like songs are on random, and like this awesome song. So I got like "Sex on the Beach" by Spankers come on, and all I did is just think of MC doing that dance he did at Home Story Cup. Makes you laugh so hard.
I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm following
fine, man.
the patch update, so kinda.
It's okay. I'll just keep randomly bantering to keep everyone happy, I guess.
Yeah. I was ahead on you in resources in the game, before.
Oh, duh. Yeah, I stopped at 20 probes. That's my excuse.
Well, that's what you can do as a proto. So you can just cut probes as you feel like, whenever you feel like it. You still.
I don't know, man.
Huge army and steamroll us, Zergs.
Oh, what? Hey, what was that? Economy breakdown. You only made 19 workers.
Well, when you said you were forgetting, I started making units like crazy. So
Very, very smart.
I just didn't know you had that pylon in my base.
Yeah. I kind of like faked that I was leaving and I snuck back in. Cause I'm a very sneaky player like that.
Sneaky. I should have known because your probe didn't try to block my expansion. I knew
Exactly.
I knew something was up.
You didn't know.
As I said
until it was
before, I'm
built.
just a platinum player, so I don't know shit.
And oh my god, this is the most embarrassing thing in the world.
What?
Oh god. I was in the wrong stream. The reason I couldn't hear myself is because it was on the German stream. Oh god.
That makes sense.
I'm face farming hard right now. That is really, really embarrassing. Oh god.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Alright, I think the patch should be updating soon. I just hope that it works, or else
Woo!
I'll have to find someone else to step in.
Yeah. Who do you reckon you'll get if?
I'll just get Krobus to step in, or
Yep.
whoever else is online. That's a decent
Actually-
player from Iceland.
Actually, if you can't get him, I'll try and get. Maybe I'll try and get Grubby. I guess I could ask him. Oh, actually, no, he probably wouldn't. Actually, he's still on MLG. I wouldn't want to disturb him. So hello everyone on the chat. Sorry about that. I can't believe I done goofed that whole thing. I was on the other chat and I was wondering, when these guys don't talk at all, and oh, that's amusing. So yeah, big love hearts to all of you. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm laughing, man. So we're gonna hopefully we should get this casting underway ASAP. This is my first live event, so if you guys like my casting, you know the drill. Just kind of follow me in that kind of jazz. And if you guys know, Drezi is an Icelandic player. He is definitely is he the best in Iceland?
That's highly debatable, but he's one of the best. We regularly have tournaments to decide, who's the best at the time or whatever. And he just happened to win one of those tournaments, and that's why he's in the Showmatch against Destiny.
Yeah.
We had a similar tournament for the Showmatch against Whitera, and that time a teammate of mine, Krobus, won the tournament.
What, against Whitera?
No. He lost 4-0, but he put up a
Yeah, I was
hell
gonna
of a
say,
fight.
like, Yeah, well, you know, it's Watra. What are you really gonna do? Special tactics. It just kind of works every time.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. Drezi is actually Terran, guys. It's what is on his profile in EU anyway.
Yes, that's true.
So it's going to be pretty interesting. I think Destiny is going to go with a bit of an advantage just because of the Infestor Snipe nerf, which is, I mean, the Ghost Snipe nerf, which is pretty difficult. Well, you guys seem to think that the best in Iceland, but the thing for us, the only really good player we have is probably Moonglade. You guys probably know him. He's an Australian Zerg, and the other one would have to be, and I sure will. I will give a shout to Chronix of the Icelandic In Control, or the Icelandic In Control, I should say. So Chronix, you're a legend. Like, you're just... Oh, it's so good. Alright, and sweet guys, looks like we're going to be going into the game. And looks like Gex Turbo D, and he's actually online. I'll invite him to the party. So I'm glad he's on my friends list. That's always a good thing. So looks like we're going to be going into this game very, very shortly. It's going to be, and Drezi actually vetoes Terminus. Interesting, I thought he would have vetoed Metalopolis, which is, I don't know. Because Metalopolis, as everyone knows, is a pretty Zerg favorite map.
Yeah, well, in Terminus, it's pretty easy for the Zerg to take 3 bases very quickly, and
yeah.
And with that narrow choke there, it's pretty easy also to defend with spine crawlers early on,
and maybe text a muta or something. Yeah.
It's very muta heavy. I've seen some really good games with muta being the prevalent, unit from the Zerg. I think I saw who was it? Oh, I can't remember the name of this guy. Anyway, never mind. Let's get on to the game at hand, shall we?
Yep. First match is on MLG at Entombed Valley.
Yes.
Who do you reckon? Do you reckon this is going to favour any real opponent, or it really depends on the spawning positions? Do you think?
I couldn't say. I'm not much of making predictions.
Well, I'm a gambling man, so I reckon if it's like, it really depends. If if he has to expand away, like Zerg always wants to expand away from really any player, whether it be like just because it's Terran, because like expanding towards them is a bad thing because they can just drop you like mofo.
Yeah, absolutely. Breaking down the rocks in the middle bases is always a good idea, I think. And expanding there instead of expanding towards him if that's the spawn locations. But it's
Yep. And it looks like Krobus has joined the lobby. I don't know who he is, but he sounds nice.
Yeah, he was the one that played against White Ra.
Oh yeah. Looks like the match is about to start. as I think his name Tychus would say, hell, it's about damn time.
Exactly.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, the first game. This is the Destiny versus Drezi show match for $100. Who will win? The first match is on MLG Entombed Valley. Winner will take home $100, loser will take home 50. Yeah, let's get it on. Would you like to do the introductions, my friend, or...?
No, I'll let you handle it.
Alrighty. At the bottom left position on MLG Entombed Valley, we have from Quantic Gaming, Destiny. He is, what can I say? He's the brilliant, he's such a good personality in StarCraft 2. He's been playing a bit of League of Legends recently, but that doesn't mean anything. His skill is still top caliber. Like, I know if I ever verse him, I would get rolled. He's an incredibly good player. I would not count him out. And on the bottom right, from Iceland, we have Drezi, Team Gekt. So that's, what does that mean in Icelandic again?
It means...
Insane, right?
It means geðveikt, but let's not go into the meaning of it. It's just a joke.
Yeah, alrighty.
I'll keep the camera on your camera.
Alrighty. So right now, like really just standard openings from both players. These spawn positions, I'm gonna be absolutely honest, it's kind of favoring Drezi right here, just because he can kind of expand towards the Zerg, just because like on this he can just put a planetary there, and it's like good luck, have fun trying to attack that. Like it's really the kind of good thing about like really just Terrans in general. Like their planetary, like all their units kind of control space, and that's really what you want to happen. So will he scout first? He's going. Oh, he's scouting top first. That's going to favor Destiny quite a bit, so that means he can pretty much go hatch first, I think, quite safely. So there's not going to be any like bunker pressure coming down. And oh, actually, it looks like guys, if you ever scout like I mean, I find this anyway. If you ever scout like an early refinery, it usually means it's going to follow up with a little bit of aggression. So you usually want to play safe, but it's really good because right now he doesn't actually know that he's actually going hatch first. So yeah, it looks like if there is like any bunker aggression's kind of denied now because now he has to go all the way around the wrong way. So yeah, right, it looks like well, I think it might be maybe a Reaper expand. Yeah.
Well, you know how it is with Terran. They can always throw down that bunker, but you know he's in a much better position to defend it when it comes later, I guess.
Yep. Yeah. Well, see right now, Destiny's got this drone here that's just walking around. This is just purely to stop any like bunker shenaniganry, because that is the most annoying thing as a Zerg player. And with this drone get in, he's running in. Well, what's the vision? Alright, so he pretty much that's good, because if he actually that would have been really bad for a Destiny if it looks like it's just having a Reactor Hellion opening. It's not a Reaper expand, it is actually Reactor Hellion. This is a very, very strong build. Just really against Zerg in general. Like when he gets his 50 gas, he will drop down a reactor just to get that map control of those Hellions. Just because yeah, it's just such a good build. It's just pretty much become the staple in TVZ these days.
Yeah, it's...
but right now, having the gas coming down, so we will be getting that speed ASAP, because he really wants to get rid of those, because I'm pretty sure he will know that it's coming. Like, it's not going to be surprised that it's coming, because right now Spine coming down as well, so he will be kind of ready. I really hope he does maybe a block with his queens here on the ramp, and then getting some Evo bays out, maybe? Because just having a block in this would help so much.
Yeah, I don't know about the Evo chambers, because it's there's a huge ramp there, and I mean the bottom ramp is kind of hard to seal off, but you know, putting 2 queens down there and the spine crawler next, like he's doing right now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty safe, I would say, and he can even leave the drones on the expansion pretty safely.
Yeah, and if any real pressure, he can just kind of ghost walk them out, or mineral walk, I should say, to the other expansion. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
And the first 2 Hellions are coming out. So, and the expansion is coming up for Drezi here. So, right now he's got map control, which is just brilliant. That's always a good thing. So it's kind of what he needs to do now is kind of figure out, is he making more Hellions? Because if he is, it means he's kind of committing to the Hellions, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And it's something you need to pay attention to as a Zerg player, because if they commit to Hellions, that usually means they might be going mech, they might be going blue flame, you know, do I need to commit to this? Do I need to go to roaches? If not, you can actually, if they just get 2, you usually can thwart them away. And that's what I'm saying right here about that Evo chamber. Hazhead's going to try and block that off. It's like a really good play. At least you're going to get another 2 Hellions. We need to find this out. And look, this queen is like, yeah, I can see you guys. Get out of here. Get off my creep, you damn dirty kids. And the Sparkle just poke one of the Hellions.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting when he commits this, but this is what I was saying, that such a good thing. That is, oh my god, that is Destiny. Just, I'm loving that block, because right now he can't do anything. And I really think when he's these creep chimneys, he's gonna make them go up. If he does that, that'd be a brilliant play. So right now having a stim come down as well as the starport. So right now he's pretty much got everything like what he wants, but he knows that he can't actually expand the crypt outwards. But see, Destiny's doing this little tricky creep tumor shenaniganry, and he can still kind of go out. So look at the income tab. We have 53 drones. Oh my god! See, this is what happens if you don't if you let the Zerg do whatever they want. They just get to a ridiculous amount of drones really quickly. It's just 30 to 52. That's heavy, man. I mean, he can come back from this, but he has to do some damage. I mean, and it overall does actually get picked off there. And here comes a bit of a poke. I'm not sure how much it's going to do though, because this Queen does enough for a transfuse, but he is going to go all the way back home. I don't agree with that. Oh no, he doesn't.
Well, he's gonna elevate her into space, I think, using those medevacs. But I'm thinking Destiny's going to see it before, and he's going to be prepared.
Yeah, that's why he's got his overall sitting right here, because you look at his vision, like, he just sees any time, he's like, oh yeah, good luck, have fun, like I see everything. And this is brilliant, he's bringing that spine core down, because if he just sits there, if he goes in the main, the Zerglings can just kind of counter. And interesting, he's getting Pneumarized Carapace. If you guys don't know what that is the, it's the overall speed, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, thank god, I always get that mixed up.
Drop into his base is...
Yeah, definitely. And he's getting Infestation, so wow, he looks like he might be doing the Brofester hit squad, as someone did actually say before, they did actually want to see that. So they're going to be singing their chair. Yeah, so he will be singing it, and here comes a bit of a push. 3 overlords out of position, that's not what you want to happen, but roaches are out. And oh my god, caught out of position, all these Hellions are just going to go die, and that is so cleaned up so efficiently. Like, how much did he lose there? He lost like, wow, like nothing. Lost like that 2-3 roaches, a couple lings, that is so good.
Yeah, I think
so right now,
I think those 2 overlords that went out there, I think that's what is commonly referred to as a retard magnet, or...
Oh, I love that. That's the funniest video. And here comes the drop coming in, but this Destiny is like on fire today. Like, this is really good for him. Like, I mean, I think, see, at the right now he's gearing up to take a 3rd. That's always what you want. But as we look at the drone counts, 50 to 43. So he has actually stopped droning for now because he realized pressure wasn't coming. But now, it's kind of going to be pretty easy. As you can see, Drezi is actually scouting for some hidden expos, which I love. And it looks like he might be double expanding. This might be Destiny's old school build. If you actually have a look, he's getting Infestors out. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Such a good play here. Such solid. As you guys always used to watch this stream back in the day, it was just such a good build. Because you can kind of really... you do a double expand after you get 2 base, after you get your Infestors out. And nothing can really touch you. Unless they've got like epic Korean harassment. But unfortunately, he is not Korean. He's Icelandic. But that's not to say he won't win. He might... Oh my god, he gets spotted by the Overlord. Does he actually react? He does. Look at that. Here's the eyes of a hawk. And this is going to get shut down so easily. Will he kill any drones? We're about to find out. Oh my god. He actually doesn't. That was actually really close.
He used that to get a little bit of leeway.
And here comes a...
Yeah, move out, but yeah.
And the tank's doing quite a bit of damage, but those fungals are just too damn high. They're doing so much damage, like, I don't know. And 2-2 is about to finish. So this is the old school Destiny build. say what you say about Destiny, but this build is very, very strong, and he's going to attack the third, but nothing is actually there. He really needs to bury that Zergling. That'd be so annoying to stop. Maybe when 2-2 finishes, he'll do a bit of a push, but I'm not sure how much he can do. But if he actually drops a bunch of infested Terrans... wow, one infested goes down for free. That is not ideal. He's actually just scouting out here. What does he actually see? He just sees a pretty normal Terran wall off. Right now, Drezi is looking pretty... I don't know, at the moment it looks pretty... I don't know how you could say it. Like, it's kind of... the next engagement's going to start the whole game. I really feel like it. Like, if you look at the workers tab, it's like 56. He's keeping up in his SCV production quite well, but Destiny's at that critical point, the 70-ish drones mark. I'd like to see a little bit more, but right now he's just pretty much in that state where it's like, yeah, good luck, have fun. You can't really touch me. And the siege tanks are siege, so... And Destiny's going to just come and see everything. And he did actually force a scanner. I love that decision. And he's got so many lings. And Hive is nearly complete, so we will get 3-3. He is on fire today. And so many lings. That is 98 lings. And here comes the clowns. They're running in. But he really needs to kill those tanks there. There was so much damage. But wow, here comes that scroll wheel usage. It's so good. He needs to really... Yeah, that's good. Like right now. But he needs to kill those infestors. If he doesn't... those infestors are actually dying. That's not what he wants to happen. But I think it might be too little too late, actually. At the moment... yeah, this is just too much damage, I think. He might actually be able to hold this off. But those infested Terrans doing so much damage. And that siege tank out of position. You cannot let that die, Destiny. I mean, Drezi. And all those upgrades coming in. He's getting adrenal glands, Zerg carapace level 3, melee attack level 3. Oh my god, that's nearly about to die. Don't let it die. And the Spire and the Baneling Nest. So right now, just wow.
Yeah,
like
Drezi needs to do some damage right now, or he's pretty much.
Oh my god, here comes and you can just see the faint glimmer, but he's just gonna sit at the back of the base. But he's actually building turrets everywhere. Like it's so good. Uh-oh. Did you actually see that? And here comes another run by, running on in, and he takes out nearly another... Oh, there's no medevacs there. He needs... And all the Marines die. Whoa, that was a huge fungal. And if that planetary goes up, that's going to be so bad for him. He cannot let that planetary go. If that goes up, and he does... Oh, it's an interesting choice. Like, I think if he stayed, he actually would have kept that. But yeah, this is a ridiculous scenario. Can you actually see them? He is actually enraged. And there is actually a drop at the third as well of Destiny, and everything just gets cleaned up. Right now, this is really bad. Right now, he really needs to get that Greater Spire up now, though. Just get those Brood Lords. And these infestors are doing so much damage. 10 kills, 2 kills, 1 kill. Well, I mean, before I guess they had a lot more kills, but right now they're in the base. He does not know about it, I don't think. That's always the curse with Destiny. He just kind of, if you get something in your base, it kind of can never find it until you get like a magnifying glass. And the Greater Spire is coming up. It's as we all know, it actually takes a year of actual full game time to actually get that Greater Spire up. It's similar to the DT Shrine. It takes forever. It's 3-3 nearly actually done, and here comes the giant push, and that isn't actually a full wall. Oh my god, that sucks so much. Right now he's actually running in, but I actually reckon this is pretty much over. There's 3-3 coming in. It's going to do so much damage, and the Adrenal Glands upgrade is done, so his Lurkers is going to do so much more damage. And these little infestors just running on like, hey man, what's up? And he is actually throwing beach balls all over the Terran opponent. They're doing so much damage, and they take out all the medevacs. He really needs to move out of the way. But I reckon this is over. Like, Drezi with a good defense, and GG, well played. Wow, that was Quantic Destiny showing him that is the reason he is sponsored. I really want to see Brood Lords there, man.
That was a pretty one-sided game, I think.
I reckon, yeah, the harassment wasn't really there for Drezi. Like, you really need to do damage to Zerg before it gets to that critical mass. But even though, like, both of them, like, played very well, like...
So we lost our Australian friend.
What happened?
No, I thought you were gone. You just...
Oh no, I'm here. I was just reading stuff, that's all.
Alright.
Alright guys, I'll try and keep a bit on both for next time. Sorry about that. I'll definitely keep on both players. Sorry, I get a bit sidetracked, I guess. I've only been doing this for about 3 weeks, guys, so I'm a bit new at it. I'm sorry, but I'll really try and pick up the commentary from both sides a bit more. And this is actually a best of 9, guys, so the first game does go to Destiny. So, Shakira's Plateau, what do you think about this map, man? Like, just ZVT-wise.
I like it.
I'm not sure if it's going to favour. I'm pretty sure it's going to favour the Terran player because they can actually siege up on the, if they get medevacs and siege up and actually stand on the, yeah, I'm ready. If they actually siege up and put it on the high ground or those in the middle,
Yeah.
they can just do so much damage. And, like, if he gets to Ultralisks, they just don't do as much because they can't even get up.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to deal with, you know, unless you have vision of the high ground and or mutilisks or. But you know, it's Destiny.
I mean,
he can deal with pretty much anything you throw at him, I think.
Yeah, but I definitely reckon the map favor pretty comes into Drezi's favor in this one. But you know, it's all about the openers, I think. Like if he really lets him go catch first this game, I reckon he was going to do some early pressure because his scout was so early. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have the top left position. This is a best of 9 show match between Destiny and Drezi, the Icelandic player. On the top left position, we have, this is Greg Turbo, but his name is actually Drezi. He's from Iceland. He's a beast. At the bottom right position, we have from Quantic Gaming's Destiny. He took out the first game in a pretty convincing fashion with a bunch of Lings and a bunch of Infestors in his Brofester hit squad in his base. I wouldn't count him out because he's doing very well. Like, he's on fire today. So yeah, I'm gonna. It's gonna be pretty good. I really reckon that Destiny is kind of favorite to win this at the moment. But you know, it all could change. Like I reckon early pressure might prove a bit difficult for Destiny to hold on this map though. Definitely, I think maybe on late game is definitely Terran favored, just because you kind of split up the map in the middle, and just siege up tanks here, and then you can kind of, because they've got such good space control and zoning, you can kind of sit here and just kind of take the map, I guess. But right here, are we going to see? Oh, I thought we are going to. He's scouting on 13. That's pretty good. I like that. That means like he can't really, like, in case he kind of goes greedy, CC first or something. But I mean, I know that's not incredibly common, but you never know. He might just think, he might just get a bit greedy, and then he can get punished for it. And he's actually going hatch first again, I think. Yep, he's saving up too much minerals. Yep, he's definitely going hatch first again. Interesting. So the hatch is coming down, and he does get a full scout. That is huge. That means Destiny really knows, like, it's just early game. If you can scout their gas, what time he is, you kind of have a general idea what they're going to go. So right now, he's probably going to do the same Reactor Hellion opening since that's the standard. And Reactor Hellion is so good on this map. I'm just going to kind of sit outside his base and just like, alright, good luck, have fun. I can just kind of sit here and do whatever. So back to our buddy here. He's getting his, go back to Drezi. He's actually getting his orbital on 16. That's pretty much standard. Everything right here is just pretty much standard openings from both players. Spawning pool on 17, I believe, which is pretty standard. And Quantic Gaming's Destiny, again, he does that scout drone just to deny any bunkers coming down. So, like, it's just so smart. I mean, I agree with that totally, because, like, I mean, I kind of died to early pressure 4 just because I didn't notice, and I was like, yeah, I better get some more minerals, but it doesn't matter if you just die. Here comes SCV, and he will scout everything. He does see the hatch. He doesn't... I'm surprised he didn't go up in the mains, but he doesn't actually know it's a hatch first. I find that pretty surprising, but it's okay. Look, yep, Reactor Hellion. Well, again, that's such a good build. Just kind of forces the Zerg just to either get roaches or just mass speeding, and then they lose a lot. It really just gives them map control, and that's such a good thing that you need. Just see overworld scouting. So right now I think there's going to be probably a spine chuck down just because he's a bit worried. I know I would be, but like knowing Destiny, he probably has all the times in his head going, yep, I definitely know that reactor Hellions will be coming out at this time. It's fine. Like, just remember when you play against like Korean like Terrans, because he's been Korea, so he would have been practiced against Korean Terrans. So like, oh yep, at this time it would hit about then, and he really has it in his head. So right now I think the factory is a little bit delayed, but that's fine. And those little two Hellions coming on in. I don't know, where are these actually going? I think, oh, they might be going down here. That's going to be really, really good. I think that's maybe just to flank Hellions in case, well, they're going to, that's perfect. He's actually taking out these rocks because a medevac drop here with siege tanks and Marines on the high ground just does so much damage here, and it's really, really frustrating for the Zerg to deal with. So that's such good play. Just, oh, immaculate play, man. Like, it shows you just the planning of what goes in for in maps. And here comes the Hellions coming on in, Drezi. He is going to scout both watchtowers, but he doesn't actually, so, I mean, he's definitely going to know that it's going to be a reactor Hellion, because that's obviously the thing. And another engine, another Evo chamber block, I love that play.
He also probably just thinks, like I do, that if you send those links out on the map, they are surely going to die if they stay by the watchtowers or at the front of the base or whatever. And he knows what's coming, and you know, why not just put the circlings to any use, and that's, you know, breaking down the rocks. But it takes like forever to do, so I don't know if it will help him this game or what, but it's definitely better to make the circlings do something rather than just to stick them by the watchtowers and let them die.
The Zergling is actually coming in. No, he doesn't actually get a scout. But an interesting thing is he's actually getting 6 Hellions this game instead of 4. So that means I think he might be going in. I know, I was going to think he might have been going mech, but he just, I think he wanted to maybe try to feint. Yeah, I've got 6 Hellions. I'm going to go blue flame or something. Like, oh no, like, wow, if he actually, his wall is so good. He could actually maybe drive in here and do a little bit of damage. Because, like, right now he's doing it again. He's not putting on any early pressure. Look at his drone count, 48 on 2 base. He can kind of sit there and drone freely, but if he can get in here, like, there's only 1 spine, but, yeah, he can't get in here, I don't think. Just, like, the queen positioning is just too good. But, I reckon if we went mech in this game, it would be pretty good. The lair is coming down as well as the roach warren. So, the roaches, if he gets any roaches out now, it's just going to repel these Hellions. They can't really do anything. But back in Drezi's base, you have a Starport coming down. So this pretty much is exactly the same build as last game. After getting the Reactor Hellions, gets 2 more additional racks out, and just kind of maybe I reckon you should gear up, maybe take another third, maybe just an early third that kind of maybe could send it in his favor. But we're just having 6 roaches and 10 Zerglings coming out, as well as the lair is nearly finished.
Let's see if Drezi keeps a better eye on his Hellions this game.
Yeah, because last time he just kind of like, he got kind of killed. I think because, like, remember in Destiny's mind, he kind of knows, like, he versus these like type of Terrans all the time, where I think at a certain timing he's like, yep, I push with my Hellions from the front and drop in the back with a medevac. Maybe that's kind of the mentality of it. And oh my god, I love that. He's sending one thing just to kind of scout the towers, I feel, just to see everything's there. And here comes the roaches coming on in. Oh, he doesn't lose any. Such good control there. That's what you want. That's what you need. He just obviously is just watching the minimap like so well. So right now he definitely is going to take his third. See, there's the drone coming in. So right now he has map control kind of back, and he is just kind of like. And I'm going to turn off my Steam because for some reason people are spamming me. Sorry about that. And I'm back, and we have actually the Pneumized Carapace again, so it's going to be the same build. I really would love to see why he gets that overlord speed. It just seems very interesting part of his build. Maybe just to scout. I don't know. Maybe to do some impressive bro drop. Maybe.
I think it's just to get the map vision. You know, now he sees everything which is going on. He sees the drop that's coming up there.
Oh my god! Look at all those. He just saw so many lings there. But oh my god, he actually could have got that Hellion and just ran away. I mean, I kind of agree with that. But is he going to do a push in the front? What does he get defense? just Marines, and oh, there is one siege tank, so we'll repel this, but oh my god, he flew off again! Oh my god, that is such bad luck. But is he just gonna kill him? This is gonna be so... Oh no, he won't, but man, he can't lose that siege tank, that is gonna be huge! Wow, that is... But Drezi, I'm not sure if he has building placement on maybe we should like tell him to turn that on. Right now he really needs to go down and stop this, he's losing supply depot. Drezi in a world of hurt. Siege tank is just nearly done in 4 seconds. And Burrow, he needs to scan to get rid of that. Does he actually know about that right at the moment? No, he doesn't. He actually needs to... Uh-oh. And oh, look at Destiny. He's actually grouping up all the expansion spots on the map pretty much. So, right now he's just kind of sitting there. He's just getting like a bunch of just general stuff. And there is actually a drop. Never mind, I nearly missed that. That would have been bad. And oh, we get that. Bungled, and that is fine. He actually has to drop now, otherwise he's just going to lose everything. And, well, he actually does clean us. This is huge right here. This sucks so much as a Terran player, I can guarantee you that. And will he get away? It's at 14 health. And it is dead. He cleans up that drop. And their approaches are right here. Can he actually... I'm not sure if he just got no idea. So, I reckon when he moves out, he's going to maybe just pick off some siege tanks. So this is the exact same build as the last game. It seems to me that Drezi doesn't really know how to handle this maybe, or he just can't really get an economic foothold, because right now, as you can see, it's 64 drones to 46 harvesters, and here comes in another push. Oh my god, the tank was on siege, but he will, and oh my god, flanking from the back, how good is that? Wow, that was so good, but there's only one energy for one fungal. He cannot lose his infestors. Does not matter about really any other unit but those. I don't really reckon that was an energy worth fungal, but he's just gonna get them repaired. I don't think he was making this a PF, so it will not die pretty much. Damn imbalanced planetary fortresses. Right now he's gonna do a wing run by. I reckon that'd be a really good idea here. And oh, he does have the burrow, and he's running on in. Will he drop infested Terrans? He does! And that is actually another infested scroller trick right there. So very good. And will he take out this command center? It's going to be huge, and it is on fire. It's burning down. And roaches and everything. Like, he's just taking... And he is... it's going to blow up. And it goes down. That is huge victory. Huge victory for Destiny right there. Taking out a command center, it's just 400 minerals gone. And, like, he just pretty much just spent energy, and that's it. And... Oh my god, this guy's like full of holes, and he just eventually died then. Will he take out a medevac? Oh no, that would have been so good. So right now, is he actually taking up to Hive any quicker? No, he's still on lair. So right now, he's actually putting his third again. He's getting upgrades. He's just getting +2/+2. And welcome back.
Why do you think Destiny is floating 2,000 minerals and 800 gas?
I'm gonna think Spire. So he's either gonna go. I think he might be going Muta, but oh no, he's going Brutal. It says he's getting the Hive. Yep, that's why he's getting his Spire now. I think he might have timed out in his head. I think he just realized that yeah, I'm really far ahead because I killed that Expo. You know, I really reckon he should expand maybe again. Oh, he just did. Maybe a double expand maybe because he's fighting a bit of minerals. But right now he's in a commanding position. He's pretty much untouchable. And here comes the Lings, a giant swarm coming on in. Oh, that is so many Lings. They're 2-2. So when the Spy finishes, he will just get a double 3-3. And oh my god, do you actually see that? Yeah, he did. But right now, he hasn't got any map control. This is the one thing you need to get back as Terran. Maybe I would pick up a couple of those siege tanks, pop them up here, and try and get map control. I know it's really hard, but it's really something you need. And here these Lings are coming up. I think they saw there's no drop. I think he might have... I think Destiny might be seeing things. There it is.
There's a medevac there that I think you saw.
And he gets... He's so good at those infested Terrans. And boom, goes the dynamite. It's down. So right now, I don't know, man. I just don't think he can come back from this. I mean, like, is this 45 harvesters? That's to 75. Like, he is just... He's gonna like ride the pain train, and it's not gonna be pretty. And like, oh, so many infestors. And his creep spread is actually not too bad as well. Like, I mean, you can really tell Korea's improved him just like so well. Here comes another push in. There's another wing. And he just really needs to. And here we go again. The greatest spot is coming up. Just 3-3 centrifugal hooks and adrenal glands. So many upgrades. And here comes the push in. He's actually attacking from two sides at once. So he's perfect, and he's going to try and take that out again. That mouse wheel is just proving so good on this map. And he just needs to get out of there. And there goes the PF. Quantic Destiny is just so far ahead right now. Like, Infested Terrans is just so good. So very good. And 54 Lings and the Greatest Spy is nearly done. You know what that means? We have the Brood Wards. We are on Brood Ward tech. So, Frowntown's going to be incoming for our player, Desiree. And here they come in. They're morphing in right now. How many is he morphing in? He's morphing in 4. He doesn't have any Vikings, so this is just going to destroy him. He hasn't got a reactor on there. I don't know how much he can do right now. I think he's just kind of realized this is maybe all in. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. Doesn't matter. I've always got game 3. And that's always a great mentality to have. And here comes a push. But he's going to try and take out the 5th, but I don't think it's going to work. And wow, he just gets stopped. He doesn't even have the Brood Walls in it. He kind of gets stopped. And the Corruptors nearly die, but they don't. So running on in, here comes all the Broodlings. And now at 2-2, and GG, well played. Well, game 2 goes to Quantic Gaming's Destiny. What can I say? Like, he's looking so good today.
Yeah, he looks in good shape, I'd say.
And now people, he is actually using the Master Scroll. Like, it was really, really quick. Just like, I mean, he could not be, but it just seems for me that's doing it. Well, he's picking Shattered. This map is not very favored for Zerg. I know it's like Epic Frowntown for Zerg. Just because it's really hard to get a 3rd base up. I like that pick. It's really kind of like the go-to map. And yeah, actually, I just realized there's no Zelnagan caverns in the map pool. I'm kind of glad of that. I hate that map so much.
Well, it's kind of a worn-out map, I would say.
Yeah.
Let's check out our viewers, what they have to say.
So guys, hope you all like my casting. Yeah, if there's any advice, let me know. If it was my on Drezi was actually decent on that game, or do you want me to go there a bit more, or? And yes, it is 2-0 for Destiny at the moment. Hey Prince. Shout out to Prince Fatty. Looks like we're going into game 3 on MLG Shattered Temple. This map, I mean, it's really gonna just kind of I'm gonna expect maybe a really big 2-base push. I think from maybe from Drezi on this, because it's just on this map, it's really hard to kind of take a 3rd. I mean, it really, like, you need to have a really strong defense. I reckon Destiny's might going, yep, I'm gonna play defensive this game. I think he's gonna do something unexpected maybe, and that's always a good thing. I mean, that's always a good plan. I just think it's just the wide open naturals is huge. Anyway, I better introduce our players. At the top position on MLG Shattered Temple, we have Drezi, the Icelandic player. He is currently down 2-0, unfortunately, in a games where it's both gone pretty macro heavy, which is always a good thing. So it just provides more epic games. And on the right position, close by air distance, we have Quantic Gaming's Destiny. He's up 2-0 because he's on fire today, folks. He's just so strong. I'm just really liking his play, like just that Destiny, the kind of the Destiny-esque style of him just getting, just like Brofesta hit squad is just doing so well, like just the burrow, and he just seems to be, I'm not gonna say outclassing, but he's just doing really well at the moment. And yeah, like what do you think we're gonna see out of Destiny this game?
Well, I think we're just gonna see a little bit more ruffle stomping. I don't know. It's he's in top shape. I don't know what to say more. Well, Drezi is sending out a scout this time, and looks like he's going to block for a little while longer.
Oh my god, that was so close. I bet Drezi's kicking himself right there. He's like, oh damn it, I should have dropped an NG bay or something. They do drop NG bays, right? Or supply depots? I'm actually not 100% sure.
Engineering base, I think.
Yeah, because it has more health, yeah. I know it does for Protoss, but I don't want too much Zerg vs Terran. But yeah, we're having the same opening again. So it looks like Reactor Hellion again. It looks like, which is not a bad build, guys. In case you guys are wondering, it's pretty much just standard. Like it just gives you map control. It allows them not to be too greedy. I just think that he needs to put on some like a bit more pressure with it. Because right now he's like, oh yeah, I'll just defend with one spy and call it easy, and he just kind of sits there and just gets a bunch of drones up. It's just kind of really good. And yeah, like it just, yeah, I don't really know what to say. I really actually on this map, I don't know, but like I would like to see Destiny may go for a Baneling bust. I think that would be pretty good on this map because I don't know. It just seems like I think it's one of his weaknesses maybe. But it is not going to do it because there is no gas at the moment, so. That's usually a pretty big indicator. If there's an early gas, you're gonna see some aggression. And oh, look at that scout, man. He just already knows, like, yep, better make sure I don't die to anything stupid, any banelings sitting, any zerglings morphing or anything. Just Destiny playing so smart. He's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do any shenanigans because like I don't want to lose. Yeah, so he really wants that money, man. Really wants that $100. And I would. Maybe I should verse Destiny. I think we all know that. I think Protoss is his worst matchup. I think he probably. Yeah, I'm nowhere near good enough to face him though. So, and we have got the Reactor Hellion opening again. And here comes the two Link Scouts. They're just gonna go up and scout. Like, oh sweet, we're doing this build again. I mean, like if the last build has worked the last 2 times, do you reckon it's just gonna do the same thing again?
Well, I don't know. You're the caster, man. I'm just the sponsor.
Oh, alright. I know, man. I like him to play-by-play. It's good. It's good. I just like having something agreeing with my opinion. It makes you feel like a validated caster, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, Quantic Gaming's Destiny, and he runs in. Will he see it? Oh my god, that was like so close. What did he see? Actually,
he saw that he was swapping around the.
Yep. So he knows he's going to go for a heavy bio play. And oh, he's going to see Cheng so much earlier. He's just getting 2 of them out. I think he understands that. And oh, that Evo Chamber block, Destiny, you're so good. Oh, I love it. And is he gonna run in? Any dirt? I really reckon he could go around like this. Just go around and take a little bit of damage and just harass and force him to like bring off drones. Like I kind of disagree with his play. Like, I mean, you already know that if you let Destiny get to that critical mass, it's you kind of can't win because his macro is his strongest suit, I think.
Yeah, he needs to put on pressure soon. But he's.
I mean, you can already see
bringing out siege tanks, so you know, who knows. Last game he was he got stim pretty quickly, and that didn't do anything for him. So he's switching things up a bit now. But Destiny sees that he has only 2 Hellions, and there are no more coming.
All the gases have just been taken. Like it seems like a pretty good timing actually. I'm thinking it. Oh wow! Look at that other Evo chamber, so good. That's really gonna limit the space of the Hellions, but I think he understands. Like, oh sweet, you've only built 2 this game. Obviously, you're gonna do something else.
Yeah.
Which I think. And oh my god, here comes a push with 3 SCVs as well. So this is nowhere near all in, guys. So right now he's just gonna put in some pressure, but with the Overlord spot this. Oh wow, Such good positioning. He's like, oh sweet, that's coming. I'll just build units now. So if you look at the production tab, we're gonna see some units. Oh my
The
god!
thing
And
is
oh my,
that Destiny doesn't have that much out on the map,
and here comes some pressure. 2 bunkers going down. He doesn't even see this. He just thinks it's. Oh my god! He just thinks it's that. Is he gonna even scout? This actually could be really, really bad for Destiny if he actually does not scout this.
how many links does he have? Oh, he's making 24 links now. So yeah.
Yeah, but if these bunkers get up, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be over, but it's gonna be really hard for him to defend. He's about to push in. Oh my god! He doesn't have any idea. He's just gonna. And oh, that was really close. So right now he is just kind of sitting there and waiting. I think he's just gonna get maybe. He doesn't have a baneling nest up. Uh-oh, Evo chamber just... Oh wow, he's getting 2 Evo chambers up. He knows he's gonna lose his upgrades.
He might finish.
Yeah, it's gonna be close though. If he actually gets ripped, that's gonna be huge.
If he transfuses, does he have any transfuse energy?
Oh, 34. Oh, he went there. He went to do it and he couldn't. That sucks. He actually had no transfuse energy. That must suck so much. Oh, really sorry for him at the moment. But the spine core is down, so he can just do so much damage. He's gonna go for it. We're gonna find out. Destiny, he actually just found out these bunkers now. He's like, uh-oh. He will go on the main and find out. Oh my god, so many things. He just haven't even got a baneling nest. I can't say I was gonna defend this without a baneling nest. And oh my, look at that siege tank positioning. Right behind the tree. So good. So right now, what he needs to do is put on some pressure and just kind of sit and wait. So I think we found Destiny's weakness, early pressure. We can't let him go up to that big mass. And he's going to go for it. He's just biding his time. So many queens. They're just going to transfuse, I think. And he's going to go for it. But oh my, they're just funneled. They're funneled his little tree. He can't do anything. The links just get owned. There's not even... Oh my, that is... Everything just dies. I think, like, just looking at the units, there's only 10 lings, like, and 6 infestors, like, there's no medevacs out though. He's got a timing window, he can do so much damage. He needs to kill him before those infestors get out, because they actually do have the pathogen glands upgrade, so they can just come out and they will fungal. Wow, nice stutter step. So right now he's targeting down the hatchery. If he gets rid of this, this is going to be quite huge. Right now he has actually got an expansion at home, but he really needs to get rid of this. He really wants to stop this, and here comes the infestors. They are coming out now. Will they fungal? He needs to spray his marines. They are out. Did he actually spot them? Oh my god, I'm not sure if he actually spotted them. He actually does spot them now. He can't let the hatchery fall. It's on 50 health, 30 health, 20, and it goes down. That is huge. Right now, Destiny with just not. Yes, he only lost 4 workers, but that's huge, man. He has not even killed the rocks here. He's pretty much contained on 1 base. So they lead heavily in favor of our Icelandic player. I don't see how he can come back from this. Like, he's fighting 900 minerals. He might need another macro hatch. He's only got he's got no lava. He's been using it all. And will that hatchery be cancelled again? Oh, no, he's got burrow. We actually see this though. He doesn't even cancel it. I reckon that's gonna make or break. And oh my god, medevacs are out. Medevacs are out. But if he sees it, he just needs to scan. He just needs to scan. And I think this game might be a little bit over after he scans. And I think he's like, yes, nothing's even here. Sweet. Right now, definitely should gear up and take his 3rd. That's probably the best option. When you're ahead, get more ahead. That's what Day9 says. Right now, he's running on in. And yeah, like, he's infested energy, he's gathering up so much, and he actually sees it. Whoa, that detection range is like a mile. Like, he's actually positioned really, really well. I'm surprised he didn't actually see that. He should really transfuse one of his infestors so they don't die. Because right now they're actually... I think he's going to run in and use the mouse wheel trick and just spam it right there. Here we go. And he's going to do it from high ground as well. This is what he needs to get back in the game. And here comes all the lings. The tank position is really, really good. I'm not sure if he can... He's actually might break out this really easily, surprisingly, actually. He's running on in. The tank's doing so much damage, and... my god, he actually broke out of that, but look at the resources lost so much. Back at home, we have... Yeah, he's pretty far ahead. I reckon he should... Wow. But drone-wise, wow, he's that's definitely not the ideal... He's only got 45 drones, like... 45 SCVs, he really needs some more, but he is going to try and get back in the game with this gold expansion. I agree with that 100%, that is so good. I think Drezi now, after scanning, is like, yep, I'm in a really, really good shape right now, and that's the thing you need to know. So, wow, he's got so many lings, so it looks like he's going to do his ling infested style once again. This is going to come again to late game. Hive is coming down, that's a really early hive. We're going to have some drop harassment coming on in. And, whoa. So this is what he needs to do. He really needs to, but he's flying into like other overlords. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know where you're going. But yeah, this is so good. Like if he gets this gold up, he's gonna be back in the game, and that's what he needs to do. But he already knows what's coming. He's like, yeah, people try and do this to me, but it won't work. And it's wow, I can't even see it on my screen. And here comes the infested train. The train, that was brilliant. And we have they're actually shooting down the rocks. So right now, Destiny, and I don't know, like he's equal drones, but like income-wise, there's so much difference. But we go to the army supply tab, like 5 siege tanks, 3 medevacs, 35 marines, and he still hasn't got a baneling nest. So if he can kind of stim in, but he doesn't have infestors, I guess. But it's whoa, like he wants to get that creep spread going. Oh, it's gonna like get instantly done, and he's gonna take his 4th now. But Drezi, like, I reckon he just needs some more production fill. He's only got like 5 racks. He's got two factories coming out, and he actually does have +1 siege tank, which is good. But we're having a big push. It's 122 versus 128, and as the Terran player, you actually want to be like, as the more supply is better. But I mean, as the Zerg player, really, that you really want to be supply ahead, probably about 20-30 supply ahead of your opponent. So right now, he can actually take out this base relatively easy, but he has got 25 lava saved up. So, and he's doing the, oh my god, he's actually out of position. No tanks to siege. Ooh, and Bungles go down and kill a lot of the marines. He really needs to split up right now. And, oh my god, like I really reckon this push is just going to be dominated. But, wow, all the links just evaporate. He really needs to get out of there, Destiny, but oh my god, Infested Terrans are so good. And oh my god, Johnny isn't coming home, unfortunately, and all the, wow, that was such an inefficient push right there. He lost so much and was really out of position there. I really reckon he needs to be a lot more careful about his pushes. I'm actually really surprised that Destiny just, like, really just kind of manhandled that push really, really easily. Right now I think, like, Turbo actually, yeah, wow. I really reckon Drezi is kind of ahead right now. And I don't know why I always keep calling him Turbo, because he's got his name up the top left. Alright, here's Drezi though, and he actually does his 3rd up, but there's actually not 3 harvesters in this actual refinery. That's not what you want to happen now. Here comes another push in, but I don't agree with this. Like, he needs to get more stuff. Like, right now, Destiny's ahead now, and if he gets caught out of position again, he's got so many infestors. This is like not what you want to verse. He needs ghosts. This is what he needs right now, because right now he's gonna get his Brood Lords up again eventually, and this is what he needs to do before he needs to get a really nice tank spread. And yeah, can he see that? He doesn't actually. He only sees a couple. And food up and ready to go, and here it comes. And he's going to go for it. This is going to be... He's got, like, from all sides. And here comes the Infested Terrans, all being beach balled onto the Terran army. And here comes all the lings. And they come from every side. Destiny, you are a baller. That is amazing control. He just cleans up this army easily. I don't know what to say. Drezi is just getting outplayed here. Like, he had such a commanding lead. And then he just... I wouldn't say threw it away. It's just... Yeah, like... I don't know, like, it's really hard, I guess, to, like, burst a pro gamer. People really don't really understand that, but this guy plays for a living. I'm not sure if Drezi does, he might, but, yeah, and he really can't engage here. If he does, he just infested Terran. Oh, and he actually does get through, and all the Marines just get slaughtered from infested Terrans. I think this is pretty much game here. Like, you can't really do anything. So many Lings just running into the base, but I'm even surprised he didn't get a Banelings nest this game, I don't think. Yeah, he just didn't get Banelings. Just standard, I guess. And GG, well played. 3-0. Destiny unleashing the pain. Wow, that was such a good game. And this is a best of 9, ladies and gentlemen. And Destiny does hate Bangs, you're very true about that. And guys, I'm laughing, man. I really hope you enjoyed that game. That was pretty good. I liked it. And yeah, I don't know. I want Drezi to win one map at least. I want him to go, you know what? Enough's enough. Bam, and just kind of win. Takes a game. I want to see him take a game. Like, I hate seeing 5-0s. And yes, it is a best of 9. Yeah, he's definitely his biggest problem. He didn't kill those infestors. Like, infestors are one of those units. If you keep them alive, you just lose the game because they're. It's kind of like a free units they can just chuck out, and it's like, oh well, hell, I can't really do very much damage against it. So.
Yeah, you're seeing more and more people, pro gamers mostly, just stop using Banelings. For example, TLO, he doesn't use Banelings at all, but he kind of tries to keep using upgraded links for as long as he can, and then he switches to infestors.
I mean, I've casted a couple games of TLO, and like he sometimes uses Baneling. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah, but
I mean, like it really depends on the situation, I guess, and what the build goes. But TLO is like a beast. Like I just want to go and stroke that beard. I know everyone here does.
Yeah, I really want him to be the third player in this series of show matches. Since we've had a Protoss player and now a Zerg player, and it would only be logical to have a Terran player next. If he would like to play Terran, that is. I know he's playing Zerg a lot now, but...
And yeah, guys, I will actually do that APM tab. Sorry about that. But I think what we're gonna see is like, you're just gonna see like this ridiculous amount of like APM. I think, like Destiny's like, yeah, casual like 300 select or something. That's what I'm assuming. So right now we have Emmett. Like, is that his pick? Did he actually pick Metalopolis? I reckon that's a really bad choice, just because it's such an early third for the Zerg. I really don't agree with it. And here we go, the game is starting. And this is going to be game 4 in MLG at Metalopolis against Quantic Gaming's Destiny and the Icelandic player, Drezi. Drezi, oh my god. I'm sorry guys, I always keep just goofing that up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the show match between Drezi and Quantic Gaming's Destiny. At the top position in MLG Metalopolis, we have Drezi. I like saying that in a very interesting accent. Sounds good. And on the bottom position, we have Quantic Gaming's Destiny. He is dominating in his fashion in this best of 9 at the moment.